shine. They think I'm out of my mind. One chance, we own. Take another look, you know that we gone. Came from the ground and we crawling up. You can feel it in your fist when you ball it up. If the sky turns black, it don't matter. We know the sun is coming up. We were born to rise. Sky turn black, it won't matter.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is me, Duke CT, and this is my entry into the Whatever the Hell Reviewer Contest of 2016. And for my entry, boys and girls, I'm going to be taking a look at the TNA Impact Wrestling premiere on Pop TV. With such gems like Bram saying 2006 is his year.
2006 is my year, Bobby. So...
Or how Matt Hardy beat Eric Young after he gets power-driven on concrete. Or the fact that a show called Schiff's Creek, yes, that's the name of the show, can get a 5-minute Season 1 recap that cut into the main event time to declare a new TNA World Champion. I could, but it seems like Tenchi already took over the whole wrestling quota of the Whatever the Hell Review Contest this year. So instead, I'm going to be doing this PS2 game called Legend of K.
Wow, I did not see that coming.
That, Woodstock, my little friend, is what you would call a swerve.
Indeed.
Ah yes, Legend of K, made by Neon Studios and published by Capcom before they, lost their mind, for the PlayStation 2. It is a platformer in a time where the PS2 had a glut of platformers. That only a few were made into franchises, while others like The Legend of K were seemingly forgotten by the seas of time. You would say that, but recently, last year, Nordic Games, the people who are now owners of the IP of Legend of K, just released an HD remaster called Legend of K Anniversary, which is available on the Wii U, the PS4, but also last-gen systems of the PS3, Wii, and Xbox 360. But my question to you is, since this game got an HD remake, is the PS2 version any good? This thing right here. Does this warrant an HD remake? That's what we're going to find out here today, ladies and gentlemen, as I take a look at Legend of K for the PS2. In the mystical land of Yang Sing, inhabited by 4 anthropomorphic races, cats, rabbits, frogs, and pandas. All 4 of these races lived in prosperity because of the religious code called the Way. They have prospered and lived together in harmony. But in recent times, the races slowly and surely, they've defected from the Way. They've forgotten the old teachings. And thus, with no code to protect or guide the races back to their prosperity, Yang Sing was invaded by the gorillas and rats, led by Gorilla Minister Shun and Tak, the rat alchemist. And now Minister Shun rules the majority of Yang Sing with an iron fist. But there is one warrior who stands up against this evil occupying force. And that warrior is a noble, yet foul-mouthed little cat named K. Oh, crap. I hope that little opening bit from the game won't hurt my chances in this contest.
I think your opening bit did that all on its own.
Quiet, you! Anyway, let's get to the rest of the game. First, let's look at the positives. One of the main positives of this game is the combat system. And while it's a basic combo system, it is still very fun and satisfying to take down the various villains you have to take down. The rats, gorillas, bears, bugs, and etc. But you not only have to be offensive at points, but also defensive as you block and dodge attacks for the newest enemies you have to do battle with. Also, there's a magical lightning attack that help you take a group of enemies. And also, you can use a homing attack when you have a combo streak going to take, let's say, for example, you have an enemy who's guarded, you're not going to be able to take them down, but you can just move over to another enemy who's unguarded and then just beat them down with the sword or, claw and hammer, which are the 3 type of weapons you get. I mainly picked the sword and the hammer because, well, they deal the most damage. Hammer is the, heavy weapon. Claws, well, I don't really use them unless I need to make a path or something in the water and such. That's the only thing you can attack underwater, which is, crazy because, I don't think a sword can, unless the sword is really rusty, like one step in the water, it just rusts out. But, I don't know why you can't use a sword underwater, but anyway. Also, you can upgrade the weapons as well if you find them in secret areas. But if you missed them, don't worry, you can pick up the upgrade in the shop. Also, you can pick up different types of armors in secret areas as well. And if you lose them, you can pick the armors up on the shop as well. Also, there are different type of armors, from green to red to the last armor is, I think, blue. It doesn't really cover much of the body, but it protects you for some reason. But overall, it's the best armor. You get it at the last part of the game, and it costs a pretty penny. Also, things you can pick up at the shop is the health and magic potions, heart pieces to really drive the whole Legend of Zelda vibe here. Seriously, look what you do when you pick up an item for the first time. And also have a magic container to upgrade your magic. Bombs to blow up enemies, and crumbling walls to find out secret areas, berserk potion to double your attacks for 10 seconds, and a bottle of hornets to attack your enemies via a hornet swarm. So you'll have more than enough equipment to take down the villains occupying your homeland. Also, the controls work very well. It works as a standard platformer. And, you have a nice little double jump. You get to point A to point B, but nothing overall very special. The graphics of this game has aged well for the most part, as the game has a cartoon look to it and a nice little Asian/Eastern look to it, which I love. And it goes down to the music as well. The music there's some good stuff in the music, the tracks, but to me the best one is, when you have the boat race right here. But this game isn't perfect. One of the main problems is, the cutscenes. And, I know what the developer was trying to go for, making this like a comic book with the pages, a motion comic. It just doesn't work for me. I know they did have a big budget, but I feel like they should have just done the cutscenes in-game models. And another thing that really takes the game down in a couple notches is the voice acting. Oh, sweet Lord! The voice acting.
Your reputation precedes you. Bebe recounts endlessly how you defeated the rats and rescued him.
I think maybe he exaggerated a bit.
I hear you're after our friend, Tak.
You got that right. It's personal. He closed my fighting school, trashed our village. Somebody's got to stand up to that scum-sucking cheese breath.
Yeah, hearing this crappy voice acting will make you do this to your television screen. But at the end of the day, I still recommend this game for younger players who are just getting into gaming, and for older gamers who are sick and tired of the grim and gritty stuff that's going on right now. As I give this game an 8 out of 10, you can pick this game up from the PS2, but also it's a lot easier and more available if you pick up the Anniversary Collection as well. Trust me, you will not regret it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and take care, ladies and gentlemen. This is Duke CT here. Peace, love, see y'all when I see y'all. Later.